According to the fossil record, fish have been on the scene for a staggering 400 million years, their early ancestors quickly splitting into a number of different groups. But as far as angling is concerned, there are just two groups: those with skeletons constructed from bones such as bass, cod and dabs, and those with a body frame made from cartilage such as sharks and rays. Sharks and rays have not changed for the last 65 million years. They had no need to. Evolution, it seems, had taken them to a point of perfection for the various environments each species is adapted to. Every species of shark and ray with us today was around at the time of the dinosaurs, but the way things are going, many will be lucky to make the next 65 years, never mind another 65 million. Some species are now quite literally at the brink of extinction, a fact not helped by the way their breeding biology has evolved. Unlike bony fish, which can lay thousands, even millions of eggs, most of which fail to produce adult fish, sharks and rays produce very small numbers of well-developed offspring with high survival rates. The two sexes are also physically different.
It's a male fish, you can tell by the claspers here. Female just looks like that.
Internal fertilization leads to either live births or readily fertilized embryos protected in tough leathery capsules. Unfortunately, what the evolutionary process failed to allow for is the fact that man not only can, but regularly does crop sharks and rays at a greater rate than they can replace themselves. Small numbers of well-developed offspring works well when everything is in balance, but fails miserably when demand outstrips supply.
I'm in Burrett. I run 3 opening fast liners, running under the name of On Your Mark Sea Fishing Charters. We specialise in taupe and pollock fishing. Last June time, we had a scare when a businessman from Leverstoff threatened to target the taupe packs. At the moment, the taupe have no commercial value, but they're slowly increasing in value, and it found a market for the fins in Asia. When I first started fishing around here, we had a species called a spur dog. There were packs 5 miles across and no pest value. The commercial longliners started fishing for them. In 5 years, the packs just disappeared. We haven't had one in 10 years. And I fear that if this guy is allowed to continue, then he'll wipe the taupe packs out in just the same way. The sea needs apex predators. The sharks have a job in the sea in clearing up the small fish, the injured fish, the damaged fish, and they keep stock levels in balance. To actually take out any part of an apex predator causes severe damage to the sea and the stocks, and in fact interferes with the whole ecosystem. As a result of talks on the internet forum, the group of us were moaning and saying we're going to have to do something. And we decided to form an organisation called Save Our Sharks, abbreviated to SOS. The initial aim of the SOS is to have all taupe stocks designated as recreational species only. This means it will be illegal for commercial people to kill them. SOS also wants to put minimum landing sizes on rays, spur dogs, and make the killing of any of other sharks illegal, like the blues, the porgies, the threshers. Sharks are endangered throughout the world, and if something isn't done, then they'll slowly just disappear, and SOS aims to make sure this can't happen.
England and Wales is divided up into 12 sea fishery advisory committees reporting back to central government. After lobbying by SOS, 3 have now approved bylaws making taupe a recreational species only, with a further 3 still considering the move. Hopefully, the other 6 will soon follow suit. North of the border, unfortunately, the Scottish Assembly refused even to consider anglers as stakeholders, leaving prime taupe areas such as Loose Bay still open to exploitation.
Well done, Brian.
And in light of what has already been said, it's a very real threat indeed. Hong Kong alone consumes 1,400 tonnes of fins annually. That equates to around 140,000 dead sharks. Add in the rest of Asia's consumers, and shark's fin soup quite literally is a recipe for disaster. There is, however, another success story from SOS to report. In Ireland, it has been illegal to kill common skate for several years now. Similar protection could be coming to the UK soon under the Wildlife and Countryside Act. Sharks and rays are now officially listed as some of the most endangered animals on the planet. Without pressure groups such as SOS, their final demise could come soon rather than later. We anglers traditionally are a pretty apathetic bunch when it comes to stuff like this. But just for once, Stand up and be counted, and contact SOS to offer your support.